Hey guys, Joseph here. It's been a while since I've done a video for an update. Just thought I'd let you know what's been going on with me lately. I know right now, with what you're seeing, it's not much of a view, but it's better than nothing. Since the first of this month, I've kind of been working on a little project of my and that, because as a lot of you know, or may know, but if you don't, since I moved back up here to Oregon, I've been staying in a tent trailer, which is right there. Get a little closer here. I've been staying in that trailer even throughout the past winter. But since the first of this month, I've been doing some work for a neighbor to buy this trailer from him. It's a little, granted, right now it's not in too good a shape, as you can see right along here. It's some of that waterproof Gorilla Tape, because it was falling apart. And with me not having much of a bit of a fixed income, it's kind of hard to get things done properly. So I've been using waterproof Gorilla Tape on that. This here I redid, went over too, because originally right in this area is a board, so I think this water heater might not be the original that was in it and is smaller. So I taped it up, put Flex Seal, sprayed some Flex Seal over it to help protect it. And then back here, it's along right here is same thing. It was falling apart, so I put the Gorilla Tape on it with Flex Seal. Here, from here all the way down, has the Gorilla Tape and Flex Seal. Back here behind the spare tire, same thing. It's coming apart, so just use those two items. And then doing the same thing here. And it's got some of the Flex Seal on it, but not much, because I haven't finished it up yet. I got to figure out why this keeps wanting to come apart. So I know part of the reason is because there's the wood behind it is rotted. And then the door is not in too good a shape either, as you can see, especially down here at the bottom and where the hasp and padlock is at. That's not in too good a shape. And then up here at the front, I'm doing the same thing. This was really bad. There was very little wood left in there. So I was able to get a 2x2 and put in there to screw some of that back on. But one of the things I'm planning on doing, I'm going to go with the Gorilla Tape and the Flex Seal and go all the way from here at the bottom, all the way up, like you see here, and across. And I plan to do that all the way around, like the top and back down on both sides. That way it protects it. And for the roof, I plan to eventually, when I get that far, I need to take and get some of that snow seal type stuff and Flex Seal and put that on there. I might put about 2 coats of it to help really protect it. And I've got to go through and build, like I was saying, since the door's not in too good a shape, I'm going to rebuild, make it, because it's just way too expensive to buy a brand new one. And I've got to go through and replace all the locks here on it, on these storage areas. I'm going to rebuild that box, because eventually, when I get it done, when I get the box remade, I'm going to keep in the little tire chocks, like that yellow one that you can see there. I'm going to get a couple of sets of those to put behind the wheels when it's parked. And that way it'll stay in place. And then I'm going to get some brand new propane tanks for it eventually. I'm going to, for the plug wiring here, it's got the round 7 on there. So I'm going to have to buy that part for my truck. And then on the inside, if you give me just a moment here to get in. So just be right back while I get the padlock undone. Okay, got the lock undone. We'll put that up there for now. And that part of the floor is a bit dirty, but eventually it'll hopefully clean up pretty good. And there's what's keeping the hasp in place to keep it, lock it. But when I first got it, you could just barely get in the door here. That it was jam-packed, full of junk that I got it partially cleaned out. These front beds here, the front table area here, that had a lot of clothes on there from the previous owner. But I got those all cleaned up, or bagged and boxed up, whatever, and donated to one of the local churches, food bank places. I've washed up the cushions here for it. That refrigerator, I'm not too sure if it works or not. I haven't tested it, but I've got to eventually do that. I got to get that shelf type thing there put back up that the lights are on. That fluorescent light, I'm not sure if I'm going to use it or not, because with the way it's wired, I don't really trust it. Kind of give you a look at it here. The wiring goes all the way up here, of course, to the light. I've got to get all that crap off there. And over here, I got to fix that up a bit for the wall. I got to get all this all cleaned up. I'm gonna close up this vent to be able to use it or not, because I'm not gonna need it because there's no cover for it. But I did get this part cleaned up a bit by using bleach water and washing it down. The refrigerator in here, I don't know if it works, but because I did try plugging it in and it didn't turn on, and I've got to clean it up maybe, or somehow get a new one put in there. And if I can get this to close back up. This bottom bed was full of clothes, clear up to about halfway the windows. This top bunk was full of clothes and junk. I've still got these drawers here were full of clothes. That microwave, I'm not sure if it works or not. I don't know if that monitor works. This bathroom still needs cleaning, but I got a lot of the garbage out of it. That cabinet had a little bit of stuff in it, but I got everything out. And then this closet was jam-packed full of clothes and stuff hanging up. This cupboard was full of old food and crap that I got rid of. Got those dishes there that I got to get rid of. And the vent up here is no good. It's in bad shape, so I'm just going to close it up and not use it. Same way probably with this vent, but I'm not sure yet. Haven't decided. But other than that, I haven't really done much else. So, and if you give me a moment or two with the magic of movie magic, I will show you real quick, like a little bit of what the neighbor's yard that I've been working on, so you can see what kind of project I've been doing to help pay for this, since I can't really do much for money-wise because of being on a fixed income. So give me just 1 second, I'll show you the neighbor's property. Before I get to the neighbors, I've been using this riding mower that I bought about 2 months ago from another neighbor up the road, about 1.5 miles, 2 miles. And I only paid $300 for it, which is not too bad. Runs great. I just have to get a new belt for it, because the belt for the deck there wants to keep falling off every time I disengage the blades. And I did have to replace one of the spindles, as they're called, for the deck, which would be, oh, I thought I got all that out. This piece here I had to replace on the other side. Other than that, it runs great. So give me just a moment and I'll go show you a little bit of the neighbor's yard that I've been working on. Alright guys, I'm almost over to the neighbors, which, well, you can kind of see here, all this field here from this blue part all the way over. I've spent about 14 hours mowing down so far. I just was over there today working on it, and he's got a lot more work to do. So I'm gonna be working for quite a while here during the summer for him, off and on, when I fill up to it. This area, the grass was about this tall when I started, so that's a lot of work. But this area I'm not gonna do, because he said they've got some goats that are supposed to be working on that, but they're not working on it too good. But he's got plenty of work for me, so it'll help pay for the trailer. Sorry about that. I needed to pause the video to recording to come back over to my spot. But with the amount of work I've got left to do on that trailer, I'm guessing at least a minimum of $500, if not over 1,000, because of the work that's got to be done. So it's going to take a while, because I can only afford so much per month on my disability benefits, which hopefully I can get it done soon, because it'll be much cooler during the day for the summertime here. And in the evenings, when it cools down, it'll be a little warmer. And during the winter time, if I'm still where I'm at, it'll be much warmer in the evening, and it'll help hopefully keep the electric bill down on the main house. But like I said, since I'm on a fixed income, it's going to take some time. I just hope I can get it done within a few months. And if I later on, once my friend and I can try and hopefully get down to Klamath Falls, Oregon, if I decide to keep it, I'm kind of thinking about maybe making it, painting it the same color as my truck, to match the scheme of it, with which, as you can see here, with the yellow about halfway down, or well, maybe about 3/4, and then the white at the bottom. I may just do the top half of the trailer in the yellow, and then the bottom half white, and repaint it all so they match, because back in the early days, probably around the 1940s, 50s, something maybe like that. That's the way a lot of the vehicles were when they had a travel trailer or RV trailer on the back end. The RV trailer matched the vehicle towing it. But if I don't keep it, I may just leave it as is and try and sell it in better condition than I got it. But other than that, I haven't really been doing much. I'm taking these next few days off, because starting, well, with this being Wednesday night on the 4th, on the 20th, about 9 p.m. on the tomorrow night, it's supposed to start raining for about 3-4 days. So I'm not going to really be able to do much. But tomorrow my friend and I are going to put a tarp over that trailer so it doesn't ruin it more. But other than that, not much else has happened. And I kind of hate to want to bring this up, but if you do decide to want to try and help me with the cost of repairing this trailer, I would be greatly appreciated to you for the help. If not, then that's fine. If you're willing to do that to help me with the costs, please be sure to leave a comment down below the video, and I will be sure to post something in my community section with a link to my PayPal account where you can donate if you'd like to. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off and get ready for bed, because I think it's after 9 o'clock my time here. Yep, just a couple minutes past 9. So, thanks for watching. Please feel free to like, subscribe, comment if you haven't done so already. Thank you for being a part of my channel, for those of you who are. Have a good rest of your evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it might be for you. Bye-bye.